attendant god. One set of
Yeah,
horns.
with the one set of horns.
So that tells you something.
Yeah.
So that ties in with, everything else has got more horns.
Yeah. Higher up, the more horns they've got in it.
So it's only an attendant god,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
see. But over here, that is the same, that's Ashurnasirpal, the king before Shalmaneser, the Black Obelisk.
Okay.
So that's him again. But you can see up here, very carefully, you can see those 4 sets of horns.
Yeah.
Because that really is, Ashur really is the top god, and 4 is the highest number of horns that you get. And then you've got Shamash, the sun god, and then you've got Sin, the moon god, and then you've got Hadad, the lightning god, and then you've got Ishtar.
So when they're saying I've sinned in the Bible a lot, are they talking about the moon? Thought it might have, like etymology.
No, I don't think so. I might be wrong, but I'm sure it doesn't. And if you see around his neck, he's got the same symbols as up there.
Yeah, he does. He's got them all chained up.
But at the bottom here, somewhere, I can't read this stuff, really. I can only read a few little bits. But at the bottom, it says it on there that don't touch, don't mess about with this, because you're cursed.
Yeah. Oh,
And this bloke, he was a bad boy. He was a bad boy.
He looks like he was a bad guy. He looked like he was a super killer.
He was.
Yeah.
Now, what he did is, the old people, he was nice with. He chopped their heads off. People your age, what he did is, if you took over the town, you upset him.
Yeah.
What he would do is he'd cut your ears off, cut your lips out, and cut your nose off.
Yeah. He reveled
And
in.
the kids,
He
set
reveled
fire
in
to.
brutal. Yeah, he reveled in being brutal.
Yeah, right. And I thought that's bad, but then what happened was is that somebody explained and said, well, what happened was is that around that time, about maybe 2% of the people got their heads smashed in when they were dead, when they found them in the graves. And then other parts of the world where they didn't have him ruling the place, brutal, it was 3 times as much.
Okay.
So basically, you had a law and order problem, but he kept a lid on it by being so brutal.
Yeah. It was very firm at the way that he dealt with it.
And he fixed the problem.
Yeah.
But I thought, it was too brutal, but, a lot of people getting their head smashed in, right. Anyway, so
who's this?
this is this guy. I don't know these gods and things, but I think that is...
Because astronauts, they hold one of those too.
this to me is very simple. I know that it's
And the pine cone is the third eye?
No, it's not. This is not the pine cone. As far as I can see, this is fig trees.
Okay.
What happened is that they were growing figs to, because you get sugar. It's energy. It's like our bread.
Yeah.
That's what they were doing. And what they would do is they'd have a whole load of female fig trees because they're the ones that produce the figs.
Okay.
Fine. So what happened then was that you'd only have 1 or 2 male ones. So you would have a bucket to catch all the whatever it is to pollen to fertilise the female ones. So that's what you were doing. So that was a job that you did.
Okay.
You're trying to fertilise.
That's what they're doing?
That's what I think they were doing. So that's what I'm told.
All right. Yeah, because I got told that's the pine cone, and pine cone represents the third eye, and the mind's eye.
Well,
And then that is something to do with the same thing that astronauts hold.
I don't go along with all this sort of thing. But you can see how strong he is, yeah?
Yeah, he's
So
giant.
it was,
He's got wings though as well, like an angel.
So some
and so is he.
God or something. But he's a god, and you can see he's got 2 levels.
Yeah.
You see? He's got 2 sets of horns.
Yeah.
That's a god, definitely.
And he's super muscular as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they want to show that they're strong. And this has got 5 legs. This is lion's legs.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're bull's legs.
Yeah.
So that's got, you look at it this way or that way.
Yeah.
Now, this over here, what we're looking at here is Balawat. So Nimrod, Balawat is a day's journey for the army to go to. This is the god Mamu at Balawat. And this is a reconstruction of what it looked like, of the gate of the Mamu. And it's a god of dreams.
Wow.
But Mamu. the Temple of Mammon, god of dreams. Now you think dreams, sweet dreams. Look, what could be bad about it? Nah, it is bad. Because what they're doing is they're coming from Nimrod, they're turning up at the Temple of Mammon at Balabat, a day's journey, and they're asking, what dreams have you got? Because we're going to go down and smash the hell out of the Israelites.
Okay.
So they're looking for help in how they're supposed to do it.
Yeah.
Guidance from the gods.
Yeah, I get you.
So it's all violence. Yeah.
Yeah, because they were warring.
And this is in the
they were warring
foundation.
peoples, isn't it? They were conquering people.
They were pretty brutal. And give you an idea, these are the real ones. These
the
are
real gates?
The real bits of metal
All
from
right.
the gates.
Getting bits of metal from the gates.
Yeah, the bronzes.
Yeah, because they've closed that one down there. Usually I go down there and I go in there.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
It is really good in there. But if you look here, straight over there, you can see the 6 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what's going on there, do
Yeah,
you?
they've been put on a pole, yeah. They've
they're
been
being
killed.
impaled.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're being impaled. Now, this shows you really what was going on when they were being impaled. If you look down at the bottom there, right at the bottom level,
There, yeah.
you can see a person there standing. There's and you
yeah.
can see a person standing, and you can see a person sitting there, and you can see his shoes underneath.
Yeah.
They're not his shoes.
No.
They're his feet.
Yeah, they're chopping into bits.
They chopped his hands and feet off,
Yeah.
and then if you look at that other thing more carefully, they haven't got any hands or feet on.
On that one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So that was the other side of this.
They don't have any hands or feet.
No.
Yeah, so it's just, that's the kind of thing that was going on.
Yeah. Well, it was
Yeah,
war,
I do-
innit? It was a different
Yeah.
time, innit? It was Bronze Age.
Well, yes, it was Iron Age actually.
Iron
it was
Age.
in 840, after 1000 BC time.
Okay.
But down here, you can see all that little pebble sort of stuff.
Yeah.
That's where they discovered the source of the River Tigris. They live on the River Tigris. These Assyrians live on the River Tigris. There's the Euphrates and the Tigris.
Yeah.
Euphrates is kind of flat and the Tigris has got steep banks. So they're living on the Tigris and they found the source of the Tigris in 852 BC. How do we know? It's on the Black Obelisk.
Oh, what we just looked at.
Yep, everything's on the Black Obelisk.
Wow.
Yeah. And then over here, you've got the king. That's Ashurnasirpal, that one over there.
Oh, on these ones.
This is his palace.
Yeah.
So you're looking in his palace.
In this
and
one?
this is his gates.
Yeah.
That's his gates, and that's Shalmaneser III. That's his gates. Who's the Black
broken
Obelisk?
open, innit?
This is all, you can see it's not as good as the next king afterwards.
Yeah.
So it's a lot better, the next king. But he's got a nice palace here, and that's where his throne was, where that bit comes out.
Okay. So all of
So
that's
this
on
is
his
Nimrod.
palace.
This is Nimrod. This is Ashurnasirpal, the king before the Black Obelisk. He's the king, the bad, the one that was killing all these people.
Yeah.
This is him. That's it.
Okay, so that's why it's got that chilling feel in
And
there then.
Yeah, and then you can see him putting the stuff on these trees. It's supposed to be a tree of life.
Tree of life, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
So, but that's probably Daintree or something, because that's what they lived on.
Okay.
So yeah. So you want to go through the Egyptian gallery now and then carry on into the rest of the Syrians?
Yeah. Well, let's see what time we're on now, my friend. What time is in here close?
At 10 to, so we've got half an hour.
10 to what?
10 to 5. It's
Come
gonna
there, let's
close
do it
at-
then. Let's do this.
Should we go through quickly?
Yeah, let's do this one.